don't even know where we're at, y'all. I don't even know where we're at. Today we're working on this Camry that definitely needs Jesus. I'm gonna give you guys like a quick rundown of how this thing looks. But welcome. If you are a detailer who is maybe just starting, maybe you don't know how to attack interiors, especially in rough shape, well, definitely stick around. I'm gonna see how long this battery lasts out here in this nice Texas weather today. But we are working on this Toyota Camry that hasn't been detailed probably in a good while. Let me show you just really quickly how this thing looks, and then we'll kind of tell you how we're gonna do this. So we're gonna flip the camera. Let me show you a little bit of how this looks. We got a little bit of everything. It is dusty, lots of buildup. You can see it. The seats, everything in this car needs to be cleaned up deeply. But here is the door. Crumbs, a lot of grime, buildup. Here's the rear. Lots of, that's probably candy. And I don't know what else. Obviously, we are going to glove up. Don't worry. Lots of buildup in the carpet. You can see I've already gone ahead and vacuumed this. We've blown it. And that is what we're doing right now. Is right now when you're dealing with the car in this condition, all right, when you're working on a car in this condition, guys, your first thing to do is give it a hardcore blowout vacuum. So that's what we're doing right now, and that's what you're gonna be seeing a little bit. Let me put the camera on this side so you guys can see a little bit of the process. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll see how long I can be live. But right now, we are in the beginning stages. I've moved all the trash out. And my main goal, whenever I'm working on a vehicle in this condition, my main goal is I gotta get this carpet dialed in as best as possible before I even start cleaning the plastics and all of that. I'll be very honest. The plastics, the seats, it's probably gonna be the easiest part. But this carpet definitely needs to be as close, as clean and vacuum so that we don't have any issues with the extraction phase, right? So what's gonna take the longest is gonna be a lot of the time getting this carpet as close, as clean as possible, removing all this buildup as best as you can. And to do that, you're gonna have to do a couple rounds of agitating, blowing, and just getting this thing dialed in to the best of your ability. And don't worry, if you guys see me throwing trash on the side, I'm gonna pick it all up. Don't worry. All right. So now that I've blown it, now that I've vacuumed it, I'm gonna blow it again. So here we go. Let me take the mic off real quick so it doesn't get too loud for y'all. And the goal, what you're trying to do here is blow, vacuum until you see the least minimal dust coming up. And that just shows you like, okay, this carpet is pretty much vacuumed out pretty well, which is kind of where we're at right now. We're gonna come to the front really quick and we're gonna continue with the same process on the front. Then we might drill brush it again just to see how much we've been able to lift off. It's kind of bad. Yup, this thing is rough. Today is a holiday here. Celebrating the three wise men. Oh, it's that's right, when y'all look for the bread or something, or the baby in the bread. Make sure you bring the seat back down so you can get all inside. Vacuum your seats. We've already blown out the seats as well and drill brushed them, just to help with getting this material loose, so that when I come with my like flex product, this should be very loose and it'll get much better in there. All right, it's looking good, y'all. Now we're just gonna vacuum this whole front side. But from how it looked before, I promise you, this thing is looking much better already. So we're gonna vacuum all this up here. Get it nice and clean, get all this buildup starting to lift off. This thing is like a cardboard right here. I don't know what fell there, but... And expectations, always let your clients know, like, hey, we're gonna do our very best. A car like this, you can only do so much. But I have high hopes that it's gonna look decent, y'all. It's gonna look somewhat nice. Now we're gonna go ahead and just start blowing everything. Just start loosening up the fibers. This part right here is so crucial. If you're not doing it in your business, because it really lifts off more of that dust. And let me show you really quick what I mean by that. Where and I don't know if you guys will be able to see anyways, but let me show you. So right here, yeah, you can kind of see. Right here, we have blown out and vacuumed. Right here, we only vacuumed, right? So it's a huge difference on cleaning and the look on the fiber. This is what I'm trying to chase after, is get this thing at least to this black color. Because that lets me know that we've removed a lot of that dust, that top layer. Everything that's under here, we're trying to lift it off, right? This part right here is cardboard. So I don't know how good we'll be able to get this, right? But we're going to do our very best. Sometimes when I see this, I will soak the crap out of it with my Flex product and just let it just kind of consume, loosen it up. We'll drill brush, extract till we start seeing some sort of movement. But again, we're not chasing, this mud pile right here. So, but that's a good before and after right here of why I like to do this process. All right, let's keep going. I'm sorry, all my shakiness, y'all. I'm a one-man show. If you don't have the Tornador vacuum kit, you can literally do the same thing with your Tornador and your vacuum, right? Kind of face your vacuum towards your gun, and as you're blowing, it's vacuuming up like this. We're getting progress. Remember, the slower you move your gun, the better you're gonna be able to have, like as far as breaking down a lot of this buildup that's on the carpet. What up, girl? Oh, your girls went back to school this today? Yeah. You're like, heck yeah, I'm glad. Oh yeah. They be eating all of our food. You're like, yeah, I gotta go back. I'm good for now. Yeah, thank you. So right here where it's all hard, I'm trying my very best to just start moving it just by air. And I'm using the cone to kind of scrub this off. And it's getting there. It's a slow process. Hey, what up, Grandma? I'm trying to be like Grandma, y'all, because she be live every day. I'm just trying to catch up. So right here, where all this hard area is, I'm gonna use my drill brush, right? And then I'm just gonna keep brushing back and forth so that I can loosen up some of this material. You can do it forward and then try backwards so that you can move those fibers a little bit better. But most likely right here that it's hard, I'm just gonna make a mix real quick and I'm just gonna pour it in this area so that it can start breaking it down. Alright. So right here that it's a rock, I'm just gonna make a mix and then I'm gonna spray this heavily so it can start breaking it down. So when I come doing my extraction, we'll be good to go. I'm taking a huge loss on this project today. Which it's okay. We gotta bless our friends sometimes. Hey, not many of your friends support your business, so shout out to my friend that let me get up under that dash Serrano. Oh yeah, I always do. I blow in here too, right here, the bottom of both sides. So there's always a lot of dust up here by the glove compartment. I think that's what it's called. So if you're wondering why I wasn't doing it up here, I had already done it. So, all right, we got that. Let's go make us some mixture so I can pour on that sucker. Sometimes, no lie, guys, I be worried on the outcome. Like, is it gonna come out good? Look at this. I don't know what this is. Stuck on candy, but we're gonna give the carpet one more quick vacuum. Just a quick vacuum. And then we're gonna begin all the cool stuff. Look at this, is like stuck on crayon. All right, let's go turn our stuff off. Now we're gonna turn on our steamer and get it going. Get our steamer going so that we can begin all the cleaning. We're gonna use our actual extractor, I think, today for this buildup. But let me bring you over here. Yeah, I showcased that brush a while back. It's been a lifesaver, y'all, that brush. All right, let's get our Flex products. Get that Flex Bio Brake. Oh, hey, while I have y'all here, guess what? Sweet Auto Detail did already put an order in. He's waiting on a 55-gallon drum to come to his location, so you guys can get a hands of the most affordable wheel cleaner, y'all. So be patient, y'all. He's working hard behind the scenes to get you guys that amazing product. But we're gonna use this gallon real quick. Top Star, Lone Star wheel tire cleaner. All right, here we go. Let's make our little mixture real quick. Let's give this sucker a little quick cleanup. All right. So really quickly, I'm just gonna make me a little concoction here real quick. Just enough. I don't need a lot of water. And what I have here is some Flex Bio Brake, the powdered form. I'm gonna do about half a scoop in here. And then we're gonna shake it up. Now, to some of you guys, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that is a lot of product. I wouldn't do that. I have a big extractor, guys. That's why I do things that everybody's supposed to says, no, you're not supposed to do that. I do it. So we're gonna shake this sucker really good to start mixing a lot of the powder. Rebel, always. Hey, did y'all see that video of Fine Detailing and his BMW coating failure? All right, that should be pretty good, or at least enough to drench this area. Let me bring you guys down. All right, so since this is kind of like my worst area here, I'm gonna just start so what I'm gonna do, if I can open this sucker, is, oh, that's good. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start putting this like this. Let this and it's kind of foamy. The reason I do it while it's foaming, so it's like so it's not like drenching, right? So it's more of a foam, and it's gonna give me just that cleaning ability. So right now I'm just gonna let it just soak up the material. Obviously I have all the tools, don't worry. I know some of y'all are gonna be like, oh my god, I would never do that. So that's kind of how I do it. All right, If you want to learn everything you don't learn in the IDA, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and learn button. All right. We're now going to put our gloves on. We're going to put our gloves on because we're going to begin surgery on this sucker right here. I always begin on the driver's side and we work away to the passenger side. So now you'll be able to kind of see a little bit on how we do things. And I'm just going to put we're going to put our gloves on here. All right. And then I'm just going to put the camera down here so you guys can kind of see, hopefully. If not, I will fix it. But we're going to begin driver's side. Let's get some towels. Let's get some towels so that we can begin this process for our cleaners. Today, we're going to be using Jimbo's cabin cleaner. We're using a Ninja Scrub as well. We're using a little bit of everything. Ninja Scrubs, brushes, you name it. We're bringing all the guns out. We got the Scrub Me Mo Daddy, his large brush or Ninja Scrub. We're gonna go with Steam. Steam is gonna be your best friend for this project. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just mixing my Jimbo's. We're gonna go a little bit aggressive on this one. More product. I want this thing to really clean, so we're going 50-50. And some water. And if you haven't tried Jimbo's, you need to go and get you a gallon of his stuff so that you can try and see how good it does. And it smells amazing. Let me bring you guys down just a little bit more. All right, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are you ready? So we're gonna begin with I drench all my interiors. That's just a habit. We're going to do our pre-soak. Let this product start working. I usually spray my vents, not the radio. Don't spray your radio now. All right, we grab our brushes out here. We start just agitating. These are the SPTA brushes. These are a little bit on the more aggressive side right here. They're not too soft. They're more of a medium bristle. And that's going to help with the agitation, right? And then you grab your steamer. You let your steamer start going through the process. And now you start steaming these vents to get all this grime off. And you never want to put the gun like right on the plastics because you can burn your buttons, right? Be smart. Be smart in how you're using your steamer. I'm just go like right into it. We're gonna use our Scrub Me Mo Daddy brush or pad or Ninja Scrub, and we're just gonna scrub all these areas right here. Scrub the knob really good. This had a lot of grime. I like to use these style of brushes, like these tile brushes, to kind of clean this, get in all these areas that you can't quite get. These cup holders right here, one of the benefits of this brush right here is that, watch this. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. Look, it fits perfectly in the cup holder. Quick cleaning, bam. And that's a wrap. Now, I usually spray my Ninja Scrub, and then I'll hit my my dashboard. Hurry up, I'm getting sleepy. Damn. I'm trying, okay. Here we go. And now we scrub. We scrub our dashboards. Have this little sticker right here. And you put this in here before we lose it. Right, grab your steamer. And kind of agitate this plastic right here. Make sure you scrub that. So much buildup on this. And now we're gonna blow all of this off right here. Let's wipe it off. We're gonna wipe this. We're gonna blow it. Watch y'all's ears. Cover your ears. Perfect. And now we just wipe this here. If it needs more scrubbing, then we will definitely do that, which it might need some loving right in this screen. There we go. Try to get the screen cleaned out. There's a little bit of some stuff there. So we're gonna go ahead and just gonna scrub it. I'm just hoping this thing looks a little bit better than how it was, how it's looking. All right, now we're gonna put our towel kind of in the center console right here and blow it all out. There's some residue on here. This thing was so stuck it didn't want to come off. You grab your little brush like this, kind of get in this area. Sucker had like crayons. There. Let's go ahead and blow these cup holders. Wipe this sucker. It's looking good. What we'll do next is we'll turn the car on and we'll begin cleaning like the steering wheel nicely. All right. I'll pull this steering wheel out, and the first thing I want to do is I want to start steaming the material, start loosening up a lot of the skin, body oils, all of that. It definitely has a lot. All right. Now that we have successfully steamed it, we're gonna go ahead and just start spraying the steering wheel down to get this product moving. That's all on the steering wheel. We're gonna hit the right here where the you can see a lot of that. All right. Let me bring you guys this side. Oh, let me see. There we go. Hey, Joey B. Joey B in the building. All right, we're now gonna go ahead and just start scrubbing steering wheel. Both sides nicely. That's to remove all the body oils. There's a lot of skin buildup. I think that's what you call it. Skin buildup on the steering wheel. So that's one of the reasons why I love turning on the car. So your steering wheel has more flexibility and it doesn't get in your way as much. All right, we grab our medium bristles to really move a lot of this grime that's in between this steering wheel, right around the emblem. Right here. Y'all ready to see this? Look at this towel, look. It's nice and clean. Watch. Look at all the oils over there. All right. I tend to always steam clean anyways. We give a lot of steam cleaning. Should there be any skin, oils, anything like that, this is where we would agitate, or at least try to put the steamer as close as we can, safely. To start moving all those oils. And then before you finish, your goal is to make sure that your tires are straight. So when you go in and wash it, you don't gotta worry about moving the steering wheel back in place. We're just gonna blow it real quick. Cover your ears. Oh, this thing is so good. Nice and clean. All right. We are now done with this area. The steering wheel looks way better. Obviously, we are going to condition this interior, so which is going to need it regardless. And so just remember that sometimes if you're detailing and you don't like the way your interior is looking, don't worry. Use a conditioner. It's just gonna add that nice look to your interior for sure. Y'all are about to see another trick here on how I attack these carpets way before we put any type of chemicals, anything like that. We do a lot of the like the hardcore stuff with a process that I like to do, and you're about to see that here very soon. And go ahead and steam this. All right, so here's a trick for a lot of you guys. You can now turn off your car if you want. All right. So for a lot of you guys that work with Toyotas, here is a trick. All right. So when, as you're moving back, look, I'm gonna show you guys really quick, flipping the camera around. Jesus, that was horrible. The chemical is starting to, you start seeing all that browning is starting to break down a lot of that grime, which is what we want, right? So here's the trick. When you're working on the carpet, what's your go-to interior cleaner for grimy interiors? We're going with, usually I would use the Serrano sauce, but for here we're going with Jimbo's Cabin Cleaner. That's what I use now for a majority of all my details. Very aggressive, smells amazing. But here's a tip and a trick for you guys when working with Toyotas. All right. So before you even start attempting your extraction, try this next time on your details. And that is grab your steamer, steam your carpet. You want to steam your carpet. What the steam is going to do is going to just loosen up the fibers a little bit better, right? And this is going to get ready for the extraction. Trust me. Use your steamer literally to the best of your ability. Every time you got your steamer, don't just use it to steam your plastic. Use it for everything, all right? And then what I do, I'll grab my air compressor, and we're going to blow this carpet, and it's just going to improve the look of it as well. Here we go. Let me take my mic off in case it's too loud for y'all. All right. And we're back. Check this carpet out. You tell me if that looks better. If I was to come in and vacuum this right now, this carpet would look almost new. So steaming your carpet before you extract is going to give you a huge advantage when it comes time for the extraction. All right. So hopefully that tip kind of helped you guys. All right. Now that we've done this whole area, we're now going to hit these seats really quick. Hey, 16 people, 16 likes. Let's go. Hopefully I'm not boring y'all. Y'all know I suck at making videos. I'm gonna go ahead and try to remove this pink stuff from this plastic. This thing had like a pink slime, but we got it cleaned up. Yeah, that's better. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and just clean these seats up real quick. So I usually just spray the leather part right here, spray your top section. Ay, wait! Oh my gosh, I hit you guys. Oh my gosh. That's why I don't do videos, because I suck at it. I know, it smells so good, bro. Nah, grandma only lasts for a little bit. Plus, it's her nap time. I think she's been up all night. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just spray our material, clean this off. Clean this grime off. While you're here, try to attack by the seat belts. Obviously, we are going to extract these seats. Same thing. You wanna try and steam everywhere you can. Like right here, this center, this middle part right here by the edge of the seat. It's always hard to clean. So move your seat forward. Also raise your seat up if you can all the way so you have more clearance when it comes time to cleaning your plastic. Oh yeah, this is looking good. We might go with the PNS system strictly for the seats, and then on the carpet we're gonna go with Flex, just because the carpet is what I feel, in my opinion, needs it the most. Trying to get better on my interior routine. Been getting on some good tips, watching your videos. Not boring for me, trying to learn more. Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Now we are to the door. Actually, no. We are to... Let me show you this seat right here real quick. This is where your steamer comes into play. Don't wait till you do your extraction. Do it right off the bat. So you see this this piece right here, it's like I think it's like slime, right? So the way to do that is, that way you're not stressing over it when you get to the extraction phase. You grab yourself a towel, right? Fold it into 4 or whatever. Put the gun tip like this. Start steaming it back and forth. Bam. Gone. That way when you extract, you're extracting more of a clean surface, and you don't have to worry too much about, like, man, I can't get that off, right? Try to do that prior. Anything that you see that you can take off with your steamer, do it. Don't wait. Do it. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and steam our plastic really quick. Sometimes it's better just to use your main, use just your head alone. You get more steam, cover more surface if you want, right? And the way I do it is, as I'm steaming this, I'm hitting it with my product, and I'm over applying because I really want this product to just get in there. And your steam is gonna help with start moving all that grime. I'll go to my buttons, the middle door, the door handle, right? We'll grab our sponge. We'll start agitating. That steam really helps with moving a lot of the grime. I like to see this foamy stuff is better. Like right here, if this is not moving, you grab your drill brush. Grab your drill brush and then just, no pressure, just let your brush do the work. And that'll remove all this grime that's in here that I can get sometimes. A brush, even a Ninja scrub, it's not always the best method. These are more for clean interiors. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get their agitation. Now we're just going to steam this real quick. Grab your towel if you want. You can start wiping this off. Grab your air compressor. blow it off. Now this plastic is already very deteriorated, so you just got to be cautious. Like as you're cleaning it, just check it out. There's like something stuck right here. The hard thing about detailing is exactly this: is you see things and you're like, oh man, I could get to that, right? No, once you reach that point, just do as much as you can. If it's not moving, just keep going. You can't always leave an interior perfect. Never in a million years will you leave an interior perfect. So that's one of the hardest things that as a detailer, it's hard to do, literally. So this door is pretty much done. We got the seats done. We got all of that done. Now we're moving over to our back side of our door. And for that, let me get you guys on this side. There we go. And so now we move our seat forward so that we can get kind of in the middle of the armrest really good. And that just gives us just a little bit of more space. So once this thing gets conditioned, it's gonna look so good. So before I start doing the door or anything, I'll go right to this middle section, right? I'll hit the side of this seat. I'll start spraying this backrest. I'll spray right here, this middle part, this plastic, and then we'll just go ahead and just start agitating these areas. This package does not include the headliner, which is one of the reasons you haven't seen me like go for the headliner. It's strictly just interior carpet, seats, and that's pretty much it. So now we're gonna go ahead and just steam it, get this steam to work for us a little bit, start moving. Some of this grime. Interiors are fun, man. It's just sometimes it's more of a headache. There's a ton of stuff stuck right here. Cup holder has like something in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick my my towel in there and create like a sauna in this little pocket. And what that's gonna start doing is loosening up a lot of this, whatever's in here, like candy or whatever, and just kind of start moving it back and forth. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. And if it's still there, stick it right back in there. And same thing, just put the gun in here, let it steam. Let the towel do the work. Like there's something in here like grime or something. Let your towel just do the work. Create like a sauna with your towel, nice and hot, and everything should gravitate towards that towel. Try to blow it off. Oh yeah. It's moving slowly. There we go. Start moving. That sucker is stuck on there. Ah, there it goes. It's caramel. It was caramel. That sucker flew out. This sucker is being picky. We're now using a brush to kind of loosen it up and see how much we can get. There we go. There we go. Time for a new Tornador too. This sucker looks like it's broken. But anyways, listen, I'll be posting some pictures probably on Instagram if you want to see the outlook on this. Again, I appreciate you guys' support through this video. As always, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed just a little bit on how I'm doing this. Be safe. God bless y'all. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one.